Unit 22 Business Events 1.57 The last seminar I went to, that was about 6 weeks ago. It was an all-day event on a Saturday. Some of the talks were good, but there were a good couple of already done ones. I weren't tiring, you know, you are just sitting there and listening. But there was a lot of information and I couldn't take it all in. The best part was lunch break and the coffee breaks. I got to speak with people from other companies and socialize, and that was not more interesting than the talks, really, and more useful. Unit 22 Business Events The last seminar I went to, that was about 6 weeks ago. It was an all-day event on a Saturday. Some of the talks were good, but there were a couple of already done ones. It wasn't tiring. You know, you're just sitting there and listening, but there was a lot of information and I couldn't take it all in. The best part was lunch break and the coffee breaks. I got to speak with people from other companies and socialize, and that was not more interesting than the talks, really, and more useful. Unit 22 Business Events The last seminar I went to, that was about 6 weeks ago. It was an all-day event on a Saturday. Some of the talks were good, but there were a couple of already done ones. It was really tiring. You know, you're just sitting there and listening, but there was a lot of information and I couldn't take it all in. The best part was lunch break and the coffee breaks. I got to speak with people from other companies and socialize, and that was not more interesting than the talks, really, and more useful. Unit 22 Business Events The last seminar I went to, that was about 6 weeks ago. It was an all-day event on a Saturday. Some of the talks were good, but there were a couple of already done ones. It wasn't tiring. You know, you're just sitting there and listening, but there was no information and I couldn't take it all in. The best part was not lunch break and the coffee breaks. I got to speak with people from other companies and socialize, and that was not more interesting than the talks, really, and more useful. 1.58 I've been quite a few training courses in my job. They are usually residential, so it's been a few nights in the hotel on expensive. I've done 3 computer courses and 1 on communication skills in the workplace, then 1 on management. The last one was Computer Friday courses on presentations materials. I learned a lot about new software, but the section on the computer hardware was waste of time. I knew most of that stuff already. 1.58 I've been quite a few training courses in my job. They are usually residential, so it means a few nights in the hotel on expenses. I've done 3 computer courses and 1 communication skills in the workplace, then 1 management. The last one was computer a 5-day course on residential materials. I learned a lot about new software, but the sections on computer hardware was a waste of time. I knew most of the stuff already.
1.58
I've been on quite a few training courses in my job. They're usually residential, so it means a few nights in a hotel, on expenses. I've done 3 computer courses and 1 on communication skills in the workplace, then 1 on management. The last one was a complete 5-day course on presentation materials. I learned a lot about new software, but the section on computer hardware was a waste of time. I knew most of that stuff already.
I've been on quite a few training courses in my job. They are usually residential, so it means a few nights in the hotel unexpensive. I've done 3 computer courses and one on communication skills in the workplace, then one on management. The last one was complete 5-day course on presentations materials. I learned a lot about new software, but the section computer hardware was a waste of time. I knew most of that stuff already. I have been quite a few training courses in my job. They are usually residential, so it means a few nights in a hotel on expenses. I've been done 3 computer courses and one on communication skills in the workplace, then one on management. The last one was a complete 5-day course on presentations material. I learned a lot about the new software, but the sections on computer hardware was a waste of time. I knew most of that stuff already. I1.59. I've been here for 5 days for just exhibition, the Computer Expo. My company had a large stand, and we've been pretty busy. I made some useful contacts, and I've given away about 200 business cards. The church fair is at a large exhibition center outside the city, and I'm staying in a hotel downtown, so I will spend a lot of time traveling. I only go to 1 or 2 church fairs a year. They are hard work, but enjoy meeting people, and we go out for a drink in the evening afterwards. Yeah, it's been fun.
.59.
I've been here for 5 days for a trade exhibition, the Computer Expo. My company has a large stand, and we've been pretty busy. I've made some useful contacts, and I've given away about 200 business cards. The trade fair is at a large exhibition center outside the city, and I'm staying in a hotel downtown, so I've spent a lot of time traveling. I only go to 1 or 2 trade fairs a year. They're hard work, but I enjoy meeting people, and we go out for a drink in the evening afterwards. Yeah, it's been fun.
1.59. I've been here for 5 days for just exhibitions, the Computer Expo. My company has a large stand, and we've been pretty busy. I made some useful contacts, and I've given away about 200 business cards. The church fair is at a large exhibition center outside the city, and I'm staying in the hotel downtown, so I've spent a lot of time traveling. I only go to 1 or 2 church fairs a year. They are hard at work, but I enjoy meeting people, and we go out for a drink in the evening afterwards. Yes, it's been fun. 1.59. I've been here for 5 days for chess exhibition, the Computer Expo. My company has a large stand, and we've been pretty busy. I've been made some useful contacts, and I've given away about 200 business cards. The church faces a largest exhibition center outside the city, and I'm staying in a hotel downtown, so I will spend a lot of time traveling. I only go to 1 or 2 church fairs a year. They are hard work, but I enjoy meeting people, and we go out for a drink in the evening afterwards. Yes, it's been fun. 1.59. I've been here for 5 days for just exhibition, the Computer Expo. My company has a large stand, and we've been pretty busy. I've been made some useful contacts, and I've given away about 200 business cards. The church fancy is at a large exhibition center outside the city, and I'm staying in a hotel downtown, so I will spend a lot of time traveling. I only go to 1 or 2 church fairs a year. They are hard work, but I enjoy meeting people, and we go out for drinks in the evening afterwards. Yeah, it's been fun.